and treated my projects like trash. Oh, those are my robot models, and Dad and I used security. Please dispose of that trash. My models were like my life. I couldn't let that happen. Please don't throw them away, Aunt Jenna. I'll keep them out of your way. I promise. I looked at her face, praying she'd agree. Fine, you can keep your trash, but make sure I never see them. I sighed, relieved. Aunt gave me the worst room in the house, the basement. While she and her daughter, Geraldine, lived like royalty in the biggest rooms. Geraldine was a spitting image of her mother, mean, spoiled, and evil. Once, while she was sunbathing by the pool, I was passing by with a glass of juice and tripped over her foot, which was in the way. She went berserk. You clumsy oaf! You ruined my bikini! I'm so sorry, but your shoes were in the way. That's no excuse, you fool! I'm actually a very smart fool, if you want to know. And then later that day, while I was fixing some robot parts in my room, the she-devil walked in and dumped a bucket of water on my robot. Oops! I thought that was trash, just like everything else in this basement. I saw red and immediately pounced on her. Aunt Jenna heard us fighting and showed up. She pushed me away from her daughter. How dare you come into my house and attack my child? I tried to explain, but she wouldn't even listen. It's those useless robots, isn't it? I'll seize them all! No, please! They're the only things I have left of my dad. You should have thought of that before you attacked my daughter. I felt like my whole world had fallen apart after what Aunt Jenna did. I wish Dad could wake up and rescue me from this house of wickedness. After nearly a month of staying with her, Aunt enrolled me in the same private high school as Geraldine, and I settled in nicely. With time, I became the top student in my class.
Anastasia, an A+ again. You should teach your cousin, and maybe her D could turn into a B.
Geraldine burned with jealousy, but that didn't bother me. She might be the queen in her house, but when it came to the books, I ruled supreme. A few weeks before summer break, my school planned a basketball game. The physics club, which I was in charge of, were helping out with the electrical system in the gym as the cheerleaders practiced their routine. I looked at Geraldine as she practiced, mean all the time. What are you staring at, weirdo? There were some wires, making the lights go off. I could hear him rummaging around the wires for 20 minutes, yet the lights weren't coming on.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm new here.
I found my way in the darkness towards Hamon. I saw the boy's face clearly, and oh boy, he was handsome.
For an internship whenever there's an opening.
Wait a minute. Enrolling yourself with a billionaire's son is a new low for you, Anastasia. She sounded jealous. It must be hard knowing he talked to me and not you. She fumed, but I ignored her in my head. What if I got close to him and used him to exact my revenge on his father? I put my plan in place and did the classic girl tricks close to boy move. He caught me.
Are you alright?
Sorry, I didn't see you. Up close, his eyes looked kind.